Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. This is a podcast that's dedicated towards students who want to gain details to understand what basic responsibility has to offer for our live academic broadcasting syllabus and curriculum assistance. We'll pretty much just jump right on to the services we actually have to offer, which is it's a semester course review pertaining to a specific lecture and the homework associated with that lecture are details that would actually be shared within the live broadcasting session, which will be taking place between the hours of about 6 a.m. in the morning, 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. We shall also be addressing the broadcasters who would be a subject matter specialist. Um, We'll also touch base on specific assignments, test reviews, and we shall also touch base on specific hands-on space development experiences that we shall also be offering. Just to touch base briefly concerning the space development projects, atmospheric comparisons that will pretty much allow students to recognize what given variable needs to be added within a given environment to make it ideal to support life. We should also touch base on a variety of resources on the hands-on experiences that are already available to folks that will be willing to move forward to meet the necessary requirements to participate within automated equipment training resources. Now, if you have a logistics background, the interplanetary zoning and geostationary mapping is something that would fit your profession. That will touch base on specific routes that would allow commercial vehicles to move from one planet to another. Just the same way we do have restrictions here on Earth, there are restricted areas. We're anticipating that there would be specific locations commercial vessels will not be allowed to go. If you're within the tourism arena, there would be specific routes that would allow the ordinary personal user to move the vessel back and forth. Another key thing that what makes the space development activity unique would be the synthetic synthesis material utilization. That pretty much focuses on utilization of scientists in labs mixing up specific chemical reactions that would be able to support or produce the same type of chemical compositions that Mother Nature has showed us that are needed to support life. Many people may not be comfortable with those type of activities, but the reality is this: you cannot rely on the resources on Earth to build the natural resources on Earth to build the resources in another planet. Yet Earth by itself has its own issues to actually take into consideration. A key thing I would also like to let folks know is that the scientific community, medical, uh, chemical, even electric, have one of the highest standards when it actually comes to a community or ethics, and we believe that they'll do the right thing because everyone wants to feel the fruits of their labor contributing back to the communities in which they represent from time to time. At this point in time, I'd like to touch base on the student enrollment application. This is the application students are supposed to provide us general details concerning who you are, the specific lecture you'd like to gain access to between the hours of 6 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., and 6 p.m. You provide those details. If you've already made the payments, provide us the payment code, click submit, and we receive the application. I'd like to touch base now on the different payment plans we actually have to offer. The Space Development Support Student Enrollment payment plan touches base on students who want to move forward in engagement in the space development activities. And as you can actually see, we have a variety of payment options that you can select that actually fits your budget within the number stated on the screen. For students who are not ready to make that commitment and just want to gain access to the live broadcasting for the lectures, we recommend that you select the non-space development product purchase plan. And it goes for ballpark about $50 for a one-time payment. An installment payment comes in at 75. A variable installment payment comes in at a ballpark at about 95. And that concludes details in which students would need to gain from our site to really understand the services we actually have to offer. Once again, it's live broadcasting for your syllabus or your your curriculum beginning the year of 2014, touching base on lecture review, your homeworks, your assignments, and tests that will actually that 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 would be taking place at a future date. We look forward towards getting further inquiries, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you.